This is Electric Universe Geology Earth News. Actually, Earth/Mars news. There's kind of a relationship, I think. Anyway, a lot of people have been talking about Valles marineris and how it was ripped out and it covers Georgia, all the clay and this and that, and they're certain that it's been surgically removed by electricity. The canyon, Valles marineris, this area in here. There's no doubt in anybody's mind. This is EU dogma. And I'm kind of into it myself. It kind of looks like that. It certainly looks like a barred spiral. Just like Walt Thornhill says, here's the canyon, and then this one comes around. Boom-bitty-boom, there we go, there's one bar. And this one comes around, boom-bitty-boom, comes down to here. And this is low. Here's the graph over here showing you the elevation. Red and gray are much more elevated. Blue and green down here, not so much. So this side is very low. It didn't accumulate too much. This side is much, much greater in elevation. To my way of thinking, this was electroplated with more material than this side, as if one is positive and one's negative, and there's an electrode here, or an electrode here, there's electrodes somewhere, or two electrodes, a positive and a negative, and probably a Birkeland current. And this is huge. It's a big part of Mars. So I've been bugging Billy Yelverton for almost a year to somehow do experiments where instead of zapping dirt off the floor of his chamber, he releases it somehow from above. I suggested a leaf blower to blow dust in the air. I had a bunch of really bad ideas. Billy got a box with a screen and shook it and let the dust fall down from above with two charged electrodes, an anode and cathode. And he sent it to me. And it's like, wow, that's really cool. So now I'm going to show you Billy's video. So this is halfway through the experiment. I'm going to have the link posted beneath this video so anybody can watch it. It lasts for about 30 minutes. It has Ben Davidson in it. It has magnets. It has Billy explaining things to Ben. It was a nice day for the two of them. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can start this. I don't have much room here to let this run for a little bit. He's got dust coming down from above. It's dolomite and clay. And actually, I did request dolomite over a period of time. And there's dust, and it's forming. And the idea is, here you have something kind of similar to Valles marineris, these canyons. And then it comes around here, comes up, and it forms an arc. And it comes over here, comes around, and forms an arc. It's similar to a barred spiral galaxy. This is kind of interesting too. This is kind of interesting too. But the idea is the material is sorting itself out. And it's deeper over here than it is here, similar to Valles marineris, where one side has much greater elevation than the other side. And this area in here, if you look at the video, was never filled in. It was prevented from the very beginning while the area around it grew. Now, Mars has an atmosphere much different than Billy Yelverton's backyard. Different gravity, different atmosphere, different everything. So you can't expect this to look exactly the same. But it's really similar. Now, if we can get Billy to go to Mars, he might be able to replicate this perfectly. He might have to stay there. It's a price we're willing to pay. Let's send Billy to Mars. Anyway, this is a different way of looking at Valles marineris, thanks to Billy Yelverton and his genius, doing this stuff on a shoestring in his backyard. So yeah, barred spiral galaxy, canyons, mountains coming around. All of these things could be mountains back here, actually. This all goes to my theories, these circular mountain formations, just like the Southwest. This blew my mind. Let's all say hooray for Billy. Thank you very much.